What's up, guys? I'm just sitting here doing my morning ritual, drinking my coffee and playing with plastic cars, and just thinking about a lot of things. I'm kind of really proud of a video I watched yesterday because the truth is just the sad freaking truth. And yeah, I know y'all noticed that I've pretty much went silent again, and reason behind it, I've been looking for that exit from YouTube for a long time now. Really big time the past year. And I've watched what has happened in this model community and continues to happen and continues to get worse. Me personally, I came into this community to learn from other people and maybe just share what little knowledge I have with everybody else in case somebody could use something I do to help themselves out. Well, there's good and bad still in this YouTube model community. But the bad seems to be prospering, I guess you call it. I'm not good with fancy words and stuff. Y'all know how I am. But it's, oh crap. I honestly, at this point, I don't know really which is worse, Facebook or YouTube. I've sat and tried to weigh it out and figure it out which is worse, and I just ain't came up with the answer yet. So that question is still unanswered. And I feel like I've learned a lot. So I've been on YouTube for 3 years, a little over 3 years, And I'm thankful for everything that I have learned from other model builders. We all have our things. I mean, we're all individuals. We all have our good stuff and bad stuff, however you want to look at it. Decide for yourself whether it's good or bad. And that's how we continue to go forward. And listening to listening to Rusty Rotors yesterday just helped me a lot more than he even know, because I'm just happy that somebody else sees the same things that I've seen and actually gives a crap about it. Honestly, there just ain't that many that does care. It's go along to get along for them, and I just ain't ever been the go along to get along kind of freaking person. I see BS long enough, I end up calling it BS, and that's when the trouble starts. I think I do pretty good keeping my mouth shut and ignoring things, but people just don't make it easy to do that. They really don't. We're us content creators. Apparently, we're not allowed to have anything one thing that just represents us or whatever. We're not allowed to have anything on our own on our channels. If we do something on our channel that is strictly ours, it's something we came up with and nobody else was doing it. You're not allowed to have that. It hasn't happened to me personally, but I've saw it with other people's channels. Something that was just theirs. It was part of their channel. Everybody knew this was part of this content creator's channel. I've watched people just snatch it. Just snatch it from other people. And make something else out of it. There was that exact kind of thing happened fairly recently. I kept my mouth shut because I saw really nobody really cares, so I just kept my mouth shut. But it's happened multiple times. And the one time that I did mention something about it, y'all know how that went. I just needed to mind my own business. No, you gotta go along to get along. And, oh, the world we live in. And in case, I know most of you are asleep, but in case y'all don't pay attention to what's going on in this world right now, this country, God's fixing to come and put the smack down on us. And remind us what's up. I've been feeling it in my entire existence that it's coming. And there ain't a thing none of us can do about it. We just got to try to be the best we can possibly be, and make sure we go the right direction. I've you really need, if you hadn't already, and I can't imagine you hadn't, but if you hadn't already, go listen to what Rick over at Rusty Rotors spoke about yesterday, because it's true. I mean, it's just the truth. It ain't pretty, but it just is the truth. And I've been scared to death for a long time that I was gonna be the one to do a video like that first, because like I said, I've been hunting my exit for a long time, and I've struggled with it. I mean, this is the only outlet that I've had since I tried to do it on Facebook, and that didn't work out for pretty much same reasons it hadn't worked out on YouTube. It's all just a bunch of BS and drama. And I've been accused of being the one stirring the drama just for speaking up. And, yeah. I know y'all have noticed that I hadn't really been doing videos. I've been posting a few pictures on my post part of my channel. I don't get a lot of traffic on there, but honestly, I didn't come here for attention and all of that. I've talked about this before. I came into this for the exact reasons that I have said I came into it for. To learn and maybe help if I can. And I feel like I've done a little bit of what I set out to do, according to comments that I've had on videos and emails that I've gotten and stuff, but I figure this is probably my last video. This entire hobby has almost completely been commercialized on YouTube. And honestly, just YouTube is one giant advertisement. That's just what it is. Unless you pay them, you've got to watch all of their ads, and there's lots of them. Every 30-minute video, nearly, you can count on it, you're going to have to watch probably between 6 to 10 advertisements. It's crazy. And now we have all these content creators doing their own ads. They're being sponsored, and so they have got to do their sucking up, kissing butt, whatever you want to call it. I get it. I mean, it's got to be nice to have a sponsor to send you free stuff, and all you got to do is say good stuff about them and all that. I would never make it, because if somebody made something that I didn't really like something about, I'd tell the truth about it. So that alone would keep me from ever being sponsored by anybody. I'm not a handout kind of guy. I'm not one of them people that likes free crap. Everything I've got, everything I've ever had, I had to work my butt off to get. So that's just, I mean, that's just who I am. I don't judge other people uh, for making a living or making money doing YouTube and getting sponsored and all of that. I don't hold it against you, not a bit. But I think some people just takes it too far on both ways. Um, yeah, I mean, it's, I see both sides of it. I do, but I've got more than I'll ever build for the rest of my life. I'm not a young man. I'll I'll be 59 years old this year, and I ain't in good shape. I've I've got so many health issues that I don't talk about all of my issues. I've got problems one right after another. Some of it's health issues and financial issues. So much falling apart around here, especially last year, 25, just, it was bad, but this year ain't starting out much better. I've, I don't look for sympathy. I got myself into it. I made bad choices when I was younger. Sure did. All of it's on me. I'm not a victim of nothing but my own ignorance and stupidity. Ain't blaming nobody but me. But I know this is just getting long and drawn out, probably boring as crap to you. But I swear I'll talk about some model car stuff. But yeah, it's like I say, this might be my last video. I'm pretty positive of it. But well, while you are here, I've uh, I've been working on this thing ever since I finished up my little short bus. Um, Somebody that I consider to be a friend, um, actually, he he had got a YouTube channel too. He don't put anything up anymore himself, I don't think. I hadn't saw anything in a while. Of course, YouTube had stuff from me anyway. I have to go searching out everything, but he bought him a 3D printer and been playing around, learning how to use it, and he's actually getting pretty daggum good at it. He's figuring that thing out. He's going through all the same stuff that everybody else has with misprints and stuff like that, but he's doing pretty daggum good learning it and figuring out what he needs to do, and he's getting better steadily. But he ended up with a file that he bought on Cults from Maddie's Custom Scale. And I've went and found the guy's YouTube channel, and the guy designed the file on the computer and printed one of the coolest freaking chassis that I've seen. I've had to do some modifying. You can see what I've been doing. This was a Pro Street chassis. Right? You can kind of see. But I'm working on converting it to a Pro Touring. Y'all know I got this hang up with the Pro Touring Resto Mod type cars, and I've wanted to build one of these again for a really, really long time. I've only built one that I was halfway happy with, and it was so long ago, I don't even remember all of the mistakes that I made, but it was a Pro Street. And I'm wanting to go a different direction. I've got these fairly fat tires, and I've been sitting on them for a long time because they're so short. There's not many vehicles that could pull them off, them being that short. Well, I built me a set of back wheels. You can't, if that daggum thing would just focus, but they're 3-piece wheels, and my plan is something like that right there. And of course, I struggled with what engine I wanted to put in it, but I think I have my candidate figured out. I've got the old '07 Shelby GT500 engine that looks like it's going to be what I want for this thing, and that's where I'm going. But there's been a lot of scratch building done so far to attempt to make this thing happen. And see, I love those scoops from the Max Rat Chevelles for a lot of different types of builds, and it seems to work for this one. See, I've done a whole lot of scratch building in the front end of this thing. I could have took a shortcut and used the racing front end from the Shelby GT 350R or some crap like that, the racing version of this car. But I was still going to have to do some scratch building to make it look the way I'd want it to look, and I just started to hacking and building on this one. And I still got some body work to do and clean up to do, but I'm about to get there. But oh, this thing in the community is, let's just face it, it's out of hand. Too many people feels like they're entitled or something to that effect. And it's not helping build on the community, it's tearing it down. And either people just don't care because of some kind of selfish thing they have going on. I don't know what it is. I don't. I just know that I've been struggling with being able to deal with it and watch it happen. I know people ain't so ignorant that they don't see and know what's happening. If you can just go along to get along, more power to you. You do you. But in case y'all ain't noticed, there's a lot of people that has left the community. And I understand why. I get it. A lot of them just says, you know what, screw it, I'm out of here, and they go away quietly. Just disappear. I wish that I had did that, but already. But, I'm sure some of you knows how things are. Heck, I ran my mouth one time and just had outright freaking lies told on me. And everybody jumped on the bandwagon on choosing sides, and it's one of them whole things that Rick was talking about with the cliques in the community, and he's absolutely right. It's all true. All you gotta do is look. But yeah, I don't harp on the past. I look toward the future always. What little bit of it we have. Because I truly think everything is about to change, and there ain't none of us gonna be spared from what's coming. Some of us just sees it and knows what's happening, and some people out there thinks that we are freaking crazy for thinking the way we do. Well, I don't recommend it, but FAFO is a real thing. And I feel bad for a lot of people in this world. It's just sad. It's this video's probably gonna take forever to load, but I just felt like I just needed to speak on behalf of Rusty Rotors. He's been supportive of me and my channel in his own ways. I try to return the favor to him as often as I can, and we just kind of get along. Rick does the long form videos, and I understand the whole thing where some people don't like watching long videos. They just want that immediate, right now crap, but you don't learn nothing of substance by just 4 minutes of watching a video. You can't do it. I've been guilty of scrolling, sliding through, speeding them up, and all that crap, and then I end up having to go back and watch again because I miss stuff. And if you're really in this model community to learn, you gotta watch videos. It's just the way it is. And Rick has a crap ton of knowledge to share. He does it in the way that he knows how. I've done my stuff the only way I know how. I'm just an ignorant redneck from Georgia. And I don't know how I do the stuff I do with all of this mess laying all over my desk, but it's just the way things happen around here. That's the way it gets done around here. Rick has his way that his stuff gets done. And I'm sure some people think he's an asshole for telling the truth. But if that's the way you think, then you're part of the problem. But yeah. This this is just the sad, honest truth about all of this. And you know what? There comes a time in everybody's life that you got to make tough decisions. And I support whatever Rick does because I'm here making my video right now. It's sad that it needs to be this way, but if you're not having fun anymore, are you just going to keep doing it and make it like a job that you dread doing? Or are you just going to move on? Or are you going to go along to get along? It's each individual's choice, whichever way they want to go with it. But, I'm just here saying that I'm with Rusty Roaders. It just feels like a losing battle. Like so many other things in the real world are involving me. There's a lot of stuff just feels like a losing battle being fought. And I think it's just time for me to do what I gotta do also. Handle my real world business. Build my model cars. Put them on my shelf. and stop trying to fit in somewhere that I never will. That's just the size of it. So, alright then, guys. I think I've said enough. Other than I really appreciate everybody that has supported my channel, made comments, made me feel like something I was doing was worthwhile. That somebody got something out of me doing these videos and doing posts and all of that. I'm probably still gonna do I'll probably do a post on this car when I'm finished with it, if I'm able to get finished with it. But that's gonna be it. It's just gonna be it. But I appreciate all of the content creators out there that don't spend so much time doing things that just should not be. I appreciate all the creators who have taught me techniques and given me ideas for my own builds. And that's all I know to say is thank you. It's been a interesting ride. I'm thankful for the ones who actually taught me good things that helped build me a little more skill. And all I got is thank you. Alright, guys. I've been here almost an hour. I can't believe this crap. But, yep. No matter what you think about Mr. Rusty Rotors, he ain't wrong. And I appreciate that guy. Till the next time. Well, wait a minute. There's not gonna be one.